Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So one of the more common questions I've gotten now that the Deus 2 has come out by XP is, what does the Deus 2 sound like compared to the Deus 1? Simple, I can do that. So I am going to film some of the different stock programs in the Deus 1 and then go again into the stock programs of Deus 2 so that you can hear the differences in how they sound. Now, a little bit of background about my property. I've only been here a few months. I moved in the summer, have not detected my yard yet. So anything that I find will be a natural target. That being said, the home was built in 1941, so what I'm expecting to find is modern coins and trash. But the history of the town goes back to the colonial ages, and in fact, my property stands on the former base camp of a World War I military encampment. So you never know. However, I'm not expecting much, but the idea today is let's listen to the sounds. I'll show you the screens as well, and we can go from there. Again, I'm going to do everything stock. And then you can see without any modifications. So let me go find the first target and we'll dig it up. All right, I've got my first signal. I'm using my Magnum program and then I'll go through the stock ones. But you can see by the screen, fairly solid, tiny little bit of a squiggle repeating 88. So let's go to basic. All right, here we are at basic. Showing up as an 82, solid, repeatable, not that deep horseshoe menu. Not going to do the XY today because I think you all know what that'll look like. Moving on to 2GM power. Again, not that much different. 80, 83, a little jumpy. On to Deus fast. Pretty consistent, right? 4 pitch. This is Donnie Bailey's favorite bass program, the pitch program. Sounds like a little chihuahua to me. Imagine that running down the street after you. 5G max. Again, consistent. Deep. Hear it a little bit louder, but look at that. Look at the screen. You can see it's all over the place right now. So I'm wondering if that's a good indicator. I like using the deep program, especially the XY screen, to give me like a really good indication. Wet beach, everything's, you know, solid 82, dry beach. I won't go through all of them on all the signals, just more maybe fast, hot, and basic. But here's hot with the XY screen. Again, not as super clean, but not so bad. Goldfield. Again, solid VDI numbers. Okay, let me get the Deus 2. All right, here we are with the Deus 2. I'm on general program. 86, 85. So slightly VDI different, but it could be because it's just the frequencies, right? Gonna move up to sensitive. Pretty much the same thing. Sensitive full tones. See that little squeak there? And there's the screen for you. Hopefully you can see it. Fast. That's like a deeper baritone of the Chihuahua. Park. Park is a nice, well-rounded program. Deep high conductor. Again, 86. VDIs are consistent across the machines, just a little bit different. Here's back to Deus Mono if you wanted to run Deus 1 settings. Goldfield. Relic. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these. Diving. Need to be underwater though, that might be a little bit better. Beach. Beach sensitive. Pretty much the same. And alright, why don't we dig this up, see what it sounds like, see what it is. Modern coinage at its best. Okay, So you know a modern zinc penny rings up at about an 86 on the Deus 2. So I've got a slightly higher tone here. It's coming up at 87 in full tones on my Deus 1. So let's just go through some of the programs now. I'm not going to go through them all. Here's your basic. Down to 80. 81. We'll do Deus Fast. Again, 81 there on the screen. And let's just do the hot program. 81. Okay, so let's get the Deus 2. Alright, we're at 81 on general on the Deus 2. Let's do sensitive. Sounds pretty much the same. Sensitive fast. Sensitive full tones rather. Let's just do one more here. How about Park? We'll do Park. A little different of a sound, right? Let's dig her up and see what she is. You can see in the background, got the Deus 2 next to the Deus 1. They're both on, talking to each other a little bit, but not overly interfering with each other. Alright, I see it way deep down. Looks like just a piece of scrap metal. Let's see. Yeah. Very thin. We don't know what that is. But, alright, we'll keep going. Alright, it took me a long time to find a solid, repeatable midtone, but I wanted to show you what a midtone might sound like. So, right there, again, starting off with my Magnum program, fairly straight line at a 51, 50. So let's go through some of the standard programs. You've got your basic. Let me just move into the shadows a little bit so you can see the screen. Now we'll go up to fast. Again, sounds pretty much the same. And now let's find it to the hot program. You know, all around that 48 to 51. So let's try it on the Deus 2 now. Alright, okay, starting off on the general program. Slightly higher VDI. Bouncy though. 53, 54, 57. That's your general program. Now let's go into sensitive. Again, a little jumpy in the 50s. And now let's just go into Park. So I've tried every angle to get less glare here, but it's not working out. So hopefully you can see the screen. All right, let's dig it up. Oh, got a nice piece of thin foil. So now you know what that sounds like on the Deus 2. Going to be digging a lot of these. Now there are some settings where you can try to minimize that we'll go over in future videos, but did want to get that midtone in there so you could at least hear it. So there you have it, really. You know, just comparing some sounds, 2 high tones, 1 midtone. We'll do a lot more comparisons as we get out there, but this has been a hot question, so I wanted to get at least a few targets. It's still pretty darn cold out here, but I'm glad the ground wasn't frozen so that we could actually see what I was digging and what these things sounded like. I'm going to explore this yard as much as I can now that I have both detectors. Maybe I'll get lucky, I'll find something good. If not, I will clean the yard up and make a nice little present for Mother Nature by recycling all the crap metal. So in the comments, if you got questions, what kind of things do you want to see from the Deus 2? Let me know, but I did want to just get this short one out there for you. All right, till next time.